Welcome to Indie Live's Poetry Open Mic Spot.
Here's one for this particular time of year. It's called Absent Friends. The toast is absent friends, please stand and raise your glasses, prime the band. When Auld Lang Syne begins to play, we're stepping into New Year's Day. I note as I gaze around this place, an empty chair, a missing face. My instinct is to make amends and pledge a toast to absent friends. An emotional time can bring forth tears, now at this changing of the year. It's hard to stay with the pretense when we think of absent friends. Where did he go? Where is she? Do they still remember me? And what of those who've passed away? Absent friends on Hogmanay. Absent friends on New Year's Day. Absent friends every day. Absent friends, where are they?
And next we have Connie Paterson. This was recorded at the Boulders and Blethers Yestones meeting in Tullibuddy.
This is a poem that I wrote when I saw a guy walking in Greenup Esplanade with his wee girl. And he just looked a wee bit forlorn. And right away I looked at the shipyard that was broken down, empty. His wee girl had said to him, "There's a man down there, Dad, who's looking at you, do you know him?" And that was where the poem came from. Right, this is Pride of the Clyde Emasculated. You know that man there? You know that man? How do you know that man? He's looking at you in a funny, queer way. How do you know that man? I used to work beside him, lass. I used to work beside him. Do you see the big crane at the end of the lane? We used to meet there every day. And a million more men seemed to join us. The street moved with men in flat caps. Peace box in hand, we marched like a band. At the time, we thought it was crap. It was just what you did when you left the school. It was pits, ships or steel you went after. You'd sit out with a dream, or the family would scheme that someday you'd be the gaffer. But what are pit ships and steel, da? What are pit ships and steel? Are you sure they weren't a dream, da? Are you sure they were ever real? We swore and we sweated, told jokes for God's sake. We thought we were tough, we were men. Our pay slips could tell us what we were worth. Hell, it's hard to think back to then. Here, look at the bonny wee seagull, lass. Look how high he can fly. God, don't let her see this pain that's in me. Don't let her know her daddy could cry. I looked back at the man who started all this, and I saw him look back at me. We nodded in faint recognition, took the wains and went home to mak tea. Clapper handies, Mammy's coming home, pennies in her pocket for our young wee Wayne.
So we're up at the Wallace Monument and we're going to read the poem Sir William Wallace by Neal McNeilly. Born in Elderslie, Renfrew, a patriot in the making, would future quislings have a clue what a history he was creating?
William Wallace, a name revered by common and noble men, the strength of his will, to be feared through towns and lowland glen.
His heart broken by the slaying of Marion, her death would spur his rage, so instead of sitting back, he'd carry on and pursue our time for change.
Unite the clans, let's make a stand and take our country back, with words that hold encomium grand, his leadership none to lack.
His passion for Scotland's freedom from the tyranny of Longshanks' reign was evident when his troops were beaten at home and on northern domain.
At Stirling Bridge he proved his ilk alongside Andrew de Murray, but we lost an inspirational warrior killed in the fight for Scottish glory.
An army growing in strength and might, his words inspiring more to down their tools and join the fight against the subjugated war.
But the campaign would end in 1305, just as the ball was rolling, where a knight was taking south alive, Menteith, the wolf in sheep's clothing.
His words that held no reason when he made his final plea, how can I be guilty of treason when England is foreign to me?
Hung drawn and eviscerated, our hero of our past now gone, what would they ever have anticipated that his legacy would now live on?
He fought for Scotland's freedom against the grain of solace. Stand up and recognise his name, our patriot, Sir William Wallace.